die, repeat, fight aliens like a badass, because that's what Tom Cruise does in this movie. Edge of Tomorrow, or as it is now known, because it has now been released on Blu-ray, it is now known as Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, it's one of those stupid things that Warner Brothers has been doing lately, and I quite frankly don't agree with them, so I'm just going to call this movie by its title, the actual title of the movie, which is Edge of Tomorrow. So in Edge of Tomorrow, there's this alien race that invades Earth. They're toppling armies, they're toppling countries, they're toppling governments, all shit is being obliterated. Then we get Tom Cruise's character, William Cage, who's a public relations officer for the US Army. He's thrown into the middle of the battle. He knows it's going to be a suicide mission. He doesn't know how to fight. He's not trained. He's not that type of troop. So when they're finally battling the aliens, Tom Cruise's character, William Cage, he gets killed within minutes, and when he is killed, he actually enters a time loop. So he's reliving the same day over and over again. Then he meets this chick who's played by Emily Blunt, and she's like, yeah, well, I once experienced the same thing that you did, and I know how to defeat the aliens. And Tom Cruise is like, perfect, train me, and we'll go take down these bastard aliens, and we'll go get me out of this time loop. Now, when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, this is coming out in the summer of this year. Why? This looks like January bullshit. Tom Cruise is like a psycho when it comes to all the Scientology stuff, and I was like, you know, I saw Oblivion, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't a huge fan of Oblivion, and he's following Oblivion up with another sci-fi movie. Go figure. At that point, I was like, it's gonna be bad. I'm not gonna watch this movie. And I saw the reviews were really good. The user ratings it seemed like audiences really liked this movie, and I was like, well, I guess I'm missing out, so I might as well watch this movie, and I watched it. It's pretty damn good. It's actually better than pretty damn good. It's actually really awesome. It's the sleeper hit of 2014. In this movie, the aliens look pretty damn cool, and they're done really well. I mean, the aliens' faces, they look like something out of Clash or Wrath of the Titans, and the tentacle things that they, use to walk on. They don't have legs or arms, I don't think. I think that's all they use. Yeah, those things look like Manny Ramirez's hair. These aliens, they just pop up out of nowhere. They can, swim and shit, too. They can go through sand. It's pretty cool. The way they did it was pretty cool. Anytime I watch an alien movie, I always wonder, what are the aliens gonna look like in this movie? And then when I get to the movie, I'm like, hey, there's no 15 minutes in, no aliens. Where are the aliens? I want to see what they look like. And I'm like, oh, there they are. So that's what they look like. And I really like the way the aliens looked in this movie. And the characters are pretty functional. There's some bad characters in this movie, but the good characters, like Tom Cruise's character, Emily Blunt's character, and Bill Paxton's character, they all work. Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt, they had good chemistry when they were on screen. They seemed like they wanted to do their mission together and get it done as fast as they could. It's probably the best on-screen chemistry I've seen with Tom Cruise in a while. Aside from that hot chick from Mission Impossible 4, who's Robin Thicke's ex-wife, holy shit, those tits on her. Yeah, other than that, I mean, this is the first time in a while I've seen good chemistry with Tom Cruise on screen. And Bill Paxton's character. Bill Paxton is in this movie. His character, I don't know the character's name. I didn't pick up on it, but he's a huge dickhead in the most dickish, badass kind of way. Forgot to mention Brendan Gleeson. Brendan Gleeson is also in this movie, but he's just a dick. He's a dick in everything he is in, so he's a dick in this movie. Again. He's actually the one that sends Tom Cruise to go fight the aliens, not Bill Paxton. I thought that was kind of weird, but oh well, who cares? That just shows how much of a dick Brendan Gleeson is in this movie. And the time loop element, the thing I thought they were going to screw the movie up with, was actually done pretty well, even though it's something that's been done countless times before. And in that sense, I guess you can call this movie the Groundhog Day of sci-fi movies, because that's what it is, it's Groundhog Day. But with aliens and cool, badass action sequences. The action sequences in this scene, or in this movie, I should say, not the scene. Well, there are really good scenes with action movie. I'm getting all tongue-tied now. If at any point you want to stop watching this review, because I can't get any of the right words out of my mouth, please feel free to stop watching now. But the time loop sequences and the action sequences in this movie are the strong points of this movie. They balance each other out, because every time he dies, he repeats the same day over again. So it's like, okay, he knows where he's going to die, so he's going to advance a little bit farther, then he'll die here. Okay, so he died here, Now the next day he's gonna advance to this point. Okay, he died there. He's gonna advance. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Action, boom, kill alien, boom, kill alien, boom, kill alien. And when the aliens die in this movie, they catch fire and they blow up, which is pretty insane and awesome. And now I'm going to kind of talk about what I didn't like about the movie. One's really nitpicking, one is an actual complaint. I'm going to talk about the nitpicking one first, but it's not a downfall. It didn't make me hate the movie. I was just like, well, I grew attached to something else, so, I mean, now they're doing this. I want the other thing back. So it's within, like, the last 20 minutes, the whole time loop element is gone, and then, like, they're just trying to go and do the mission that they're trying to do. So it's just, the time element's just gone. It's like I kind of already grew attached to that throughout the whole movie, so I was like, well, give me that back. But this is still pretty cool. I like this, but the time loop was cooler. This is still cool, though. I mean, I'll still watch it. So you see, yeah, it's still kind of a nitpick. It might be a little bit boring compared to, like, the time loop sequences, but for me, it's just really a nitpick. It's something I was like, well, I mean, well, now they're doing this. I understand why they're doing this, and it's still pretty cool. I'm still interested in the movie. Now for the complaint, which is Tom Cruise's squad that's helping him to fight the alien. His squad is called J Squad. The characters are awful, and the actors, holy shit on a jalapeno on a stick. They suck. Like, there's literally this one chick on this squad who's like, you guys talk too much. You should go buy some coffee with each other. At that point, I was like, oh shit, shitty dialogue. Please don't go there. And luckily, the movie didn't. But all in all, after thinking this movie was going to be a huge flop, it was going to be a huge disaster, Edge of Tomorrow really surprised me. Like I said in the beginning, it was the surprise hit of this year so far. Aside from the J Squad, you got good characters, good actors, good aliens, good designs on the aliens. Oh, holy shit, those things are scary. You got cool time loop sequences that balance out the already awesome action sequences. Both are awesome. The plot is really good, kept me interested throughout the whole movie, even though the end of the movie kind of didn't do the whole time loop thing and they kind of just went for whatever they were trying to do. But I was still interested. I was still having fun with the movie. I was on the edge of my seat, on the edge of tomorrow. And that is proof that Edge of Tomorrow is pure badassery and excelente. Going into this movie and knowing that I was going to review this movie after I watched it on iTunes, I did not expect to give this movie this rating. I expect to give it a bomb rating. It's definitely better than Oblivion. It's definitely better than Tom Cruise himself. It's better than Tom Cruise's theory that Scientology is, like, real. I mean, it could be. I don't know. But it's better than half that other bullshit that Oblivion was that Tom Cruise made right before this movie. It's better than half those other sci-fi bullshit movies other than Guardians of the Galaxy that are out there right now. So, did you see Edge of Tomorrow? What did you think of Edge of Tomorrow or Live, Die, Repeat Edge of Tomorrow? Bullshit title, by the way. It's still Edge of Tomorrow in my eyes. That's the original title of the movie. I'm not calling it Live, Die, Repeat Edge of Tomorrow. That's too fucking long. And pretty stupid if you ask me, because Warner Brothers is a stupid studio. I seriously hate them right now. But whatever you thought of this movie, I want some feedback, so drop me a comment in the comment section below. And for more reviews on movies, music, video games, and TV shows, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're standing on the edge of tomorrow!